Let's begin with AI. This AI robot is driving a motorcycle. You've seen IBM Watson. Basically, they wanted to use the challenge of playing Jeopardy to get into machine learning. But today, Watson does some really cool things. In a test that they were doing with RBC, is RBC here still right now? So the way that they've set it up with RBC is that you'd basically get a text message. Hey, how's your little daughter Jane? Did you want to talk about the educational savings programs yet? Oh, that's a text. That's weird. Yes, the phone rings. Watson's talking to you. Hi, Jane is currently 4. By the time she reaches 18, with the increases currently happening in education, here's how much tuition you'd need. We could start an educational fund now. Do you want to do it? And you're like, continuing the conversation with a computer. But because it's not human, when little Jane comes up and you get distracted, you hang up the phone. Who cares? When you log back into your account to check it out, oh, hey, we want to talk about Jane again. Do you want to finish off where we were? Sure. Do you want to set up the account? Yes. You could afford this much, and we'd increase it by this much over time. Should we begin? Yes. Your account's been created. Boom. And that's an example of Watson. They also realized that 70% of diagnoses by doctors and hospitals are incorrect. So they exposed Watson to all of the case studies they could find in healthcare. And they now have an assistant for nurses that would, based on your weird combination of symptoms, be better at helping you to diagnose. And the same thing is happening in legal and all sorts of other cool applications. Is Cognitoy still in the room? Cognitoy's in the room. The little dinosaur that you may have seen yesterday was invented by Cognitoy's, who's here. You can ask it any question, and it will reply, unless the question's dirty, in which case it'll say, ask your mom. I don't know why my team keeps sending me this. Watson will be your next manager, and it's a good thing. Hey, guys, quit sending that over and over. Here's the cool thing, though. I found that the BBC actually made a website along with Oxford University and a study they did to find out if a robot will replace your job. So in the spirit of that, let's play a little game of safe or not safe, perhaps with some of the roles in the room. A salesperson, is their job safe or not safe?
Not safe.
You're absolutely. Researchers, safe or not safe?
Not safe.
Okay, completely safe. But after I saw that, because I went through the full list, I decided to figure out who made the study, and I pulled him up on LinkedIn. There's Michael Osborne, and I checked out how he describes his role. He's a researcher! Guys, researchers will be totally safe. It's fine. It's cool. Tax experts, not safe. IT engineers, surprisingly, not safe. Pub owners, second safest role you can have, and that is my future. When the robots come, you can come to my little bar. We've talked about AI mostly in terms of how it helps with decision making, but when you augment that with things like maker culture and 3D printing, you get to a completely different world. There's also 3D printed bicycles, cars, houses. This is an actual 3D printed building in China. There's a 3D printed bridge, 3D printed shoes from our lovely clients at Adidas. There's casts, dresses, prosthetic arms, 3D printed food, and 3D printed body parts and organs. If this isn't something you've heard about, the singularity, I'll just give you the little description. The theory basically goes like this. The accelerating pace of change combined with exponential computer growth leads us to the singularity, which is a period that is best defined in the following way. In 2015, the intelligence of a computer matches that of basically a mouse. By 2023, a computer's processing power matches a human brain, and by 2045, one computer has the processing power to match every brain, every person on the planet. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, except that. Just a total end of mankind. No big deal. No big deal. Stephen Hawking, what does he know?